Technology, MARA. He is also the Dean of Human Resource Development Institute. He is also the Professor of Daffodil International University, Faculty of Business and Economics, and the Chairman of BSHRM, Bangladesh Society for Human Resource Management, Chittagong. Sir, thank you so much for being with us here. Today, my first question for you is, what type of skills do you think that students need to acquire to get job or to get competitive advantage in the job market, apart from their academic knowledge or academic qualifications?
Thank you very much. Now, what we see that many students, they get CGPA 3.9 or 4 out of 4, but they are not doing well in the interview. What are the reasons behind this? Because what they study, they only consider their professional knowledge. But there are many other issues what they do not consider. Now we see that there is one important skill which is highly missing in the academic institution. This is called soft skills. The behavior, the attitude, these are not considered by the academic institutions, academic curricula. Therefore, I think that in addition to the professional knowledge, the graduates, they need to know about the soft skills, what they will give them competitive advantage in the job market.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. My second question to you is, sometimes we see that many students or many graduates are complaining that they don't have experience to get a job. Well, how logical do you think this complaint is, that we need experience to get a job?
Actually, you see, this is true that whenever the employers, they give any advertisement in the newspapers or any other media for getting incumbents, they ask for experience. But the graduates, they need to understand why are the experiences required. Basically, in an organization, we see that there are 3 levels of positions. One is senior level, another one is mid-level, another one is execution level or entry level. Definitely, for the senior level positions, experience is a must, because they are holding the strategic level position. If they have no experience, they would not be able to give the decision. And again, for the mid-level executives also, the employers, they ask for experience, because they will also make some independent decisions while they will be working in the working places. But there are some positions, even it is better to say that there are more positions where experience are not required. Say the entry-level position, probationary officers, then management trainee. In that case, no organization they ask for experience. The fresh graduates are required. But what I am suggesting that, to some extent, mid-level or ordinary positions, while the organizations asking for experience, the students or the graduates, they can easily acquire experience. They should not be afraid of the experience, because they do not know that while they are in study, they are student, they have ample opportunities for acquiring experiences. Say a student, he is organizing a picnic or excursion program, or they are visiting different industries. While they visit industry, they organize different types of events. The students, they take lead, they gather experience. They can share this in their resume, in their curriculum vitae as experience. Again, I am also suggesting the graduates and the students, especially the students who are pursuing their honors program or master's program, they should take this opportunity that they should be attached with different types of organizations while they are studying. Then they will be able to gather different types of experiences, and they can mention this in their CV. So without experience, the students are not being recruited. It is not true. But again, I think that the students, they can gather experiences while they are studying in different universities and academic institutions. So they should not be afraid of, I think.
Right. Sir, as you know, Daffodil International University has introduced a new course called Employability 360 Degree. So what kind of benefit do you think students can acquire from this course?
At the very outset, I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks to Daffodil International University management for introducing this beautiful course. Because the graduates who are coming to the market, they are not getting job. They do not know even how to submit an application to the positions.
Right.
Even they get good CGPA, but they are not getting job. So there is a big question. Employers are telling that we are not finding suitable graduates, and graduates are telling that we are not finding suitable jobs. And this gap will be mitigated through this Employability 360 course. And Employability 360 degree, actually, it will help the students, the graduates, to understand their employable qualifications, to acquire employable qualifications. They will know how to be employed in the competitive job market. They will learn about soft skills. They will learn about different types of techniques, how to write CV, how to develop video resume, even how to face an interview.
Right.
What I have come to know from the coordinator, that this course is being designed in such a way so that whenever any student will be conducting this course, will find this course, they will be developed in such a way that they will not face any problem in the competitive job market. Therefore, Employability 360 course, which is developed at Daffodil International University, is a wonderful opportunity for the students of this university. Therefore, again, I offer my heartfelt thanks to DIU management for introducing this beautiful course.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful suggestion for the students. I hope everybody will find this useful. Thank you so much for being with us today, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel called Employability 360 Degree to know more about employability skills. And stay tuned to our TV channel, Campus TV, powered by jobspity.com. Hello. Hello dear viewers, welcome to our new show on Employability 360 Degree. I am Sohag, and today we are going to discuss about personal branding. Well, what is personal branding and why it is so important? Personal branding is a thing that represents you. Whenever you meet somebody, your personality represents you. It's your brand. Whenever you think about a product, say for example Google, a company, what do you think first? The logo of Google and how Google works. What is it? It's a giant organization. So whenever we think about Google, the first thing that comes in our mind is the logo and the brand image of Google. Personal branding is similar, but it's not a company, it's you, your personal branding. So how you talk, how you react with people, your body language, your CV, everything, how you dress up, all of that represents your personal branding. And creating a good personal branding can always help you to be successful in your life. Whenever you meet somebody for the first time, your behavior represents your brand. So to create that brand, you can use some tips and techniques to build your personal branding. Say for example, whenever we edit a picture, we use Photoshop. We use Photoshop to correctify different things like exposure. If there is any problem in a picture, we correct it. Similarly, you can modify your personal branding according to your likings so that you can represent yourself properly. People create your brand image whether you want it or not. The way they like it, the way they see you, they will create a brand according to their opinion. So before they create your brand according to their opinion, as they are looking at you, maybe it's not the right angle. So to create a brand image, please follow the video that is coming up.
What do you stand for? What makes you stand out? And what makes you compelling? Imagine yourself in an interview board and the interviewer asked you, what makes you different from all other candidates? To answer that question, you need to know yourself. You must have the idea of what you are capable to do that no one else can. And personal branding can help you to identify that. According to personal branding guru Dan Schwabel, personal branding is an individual's total perceived value relative to competitors as viewed by their target audience. If you take a business product brand as an example, first of all, they create a list of all the features of that particular product. And then they try to identify what are the unique features of this product that no other competitor has. Secondly, they target some specific group of people, maybe certain gender or age group. And then they start to promote that product by highlighting those unique features to the target audience. Thus, the sale grows. Imagine that product is you. Now, you have to look at your features. What skills you have? Skills that distinguishes you from others. What are your personal qualities? And now, choose your target customers. In this case, people who can potentially employ you or people who can help you to connect with your desired employers. After that, you have to promote your features to your target audience. You have to give more emphasis on your selling points, the unique abilities that you have, abilities that makes you better than anybody else. From your CV to your social media profile, what you wear, how you talk, your body language, all of that communicates your personal brand to your target audience. Ranjit Singh Malhi said in his book, Make Yourself Employable, that personal branding is crucial for career development in today's highly competitive workplace because it helps you to define who you are, how you are great, and how you should be sought out. Look at all the highly successful people around this world from different fields, like Steve Jobs, Sir Richard Branson, Anthony Robbins, Robin Sharma, Shakib Al Hasan. They have their own signature strengths and selling points. So, before people create your brand according to their opinion, create your own brand the way you like it.
ওর স্কুলে টিচাররা ওর মিউজিককে অনেক উৎসাহ দেন। মাত্র 6 বছর বয়সী ওর স্টেজ পারফরমেন্স হয়ে গেল স্কুলে পয়লা বৈশাখে। ড্যাফোডিল ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্কুলকে ধন্যবাদ। DIS আপনার শিশুর সত্যিকার প্রতিভাকে উৎসাহিত করে। ড্যাফোডিল ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্কুল, প্রতিটি শিশুর ভেতর লুকিয়ে আছে সম্ভাবনা।
ওর শিক্ষকরা ওকে আলাদা করে আঁকার সময় দেয়, আমার জানার আগেই ও তার পুরস্কার পেয়ে যায়।
DIS আপনার শিশুর সত্যিকার প্রতিভাকে উৎসাহিত করে। ড্যাফোডিল ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্কুল, প্রতিটি শিশুর ভেতর লুকিয়ে আছে সম্ভাবনা।
Hi, my name is Sohag Mia from Employability 360 Degree. Today we're going to talk about employability skills, which is also known as soft skills. Among lots of other skills, employers all across the world value employability or soft skills as the most important skill. Daffodil International University has introduced a course called Employability 360 Degree. And we are working to make students employable, to build future leaders and entrepreneurs. Well, what is employability? Employability by definition means that getting employed, the ability to get a job and to perform a job for a particular amount of time. You see, sometimes when we feel that we have employability skills, when you get a job, but you cannot perform the job perfectly, that is not employability. Employability means you will acquire a job and you will have to maintain the job for a certain amount of time. Then it will be employable. We are disrupting the traditional education system, and we are participating students in practical works and practical things so that they can learn practically, they can learn by doing, and which is very effective. To know more about employability skills, please watch the video that is coming up.
Do you think your academic knowledge will guarantee you a job? Are you aware of the skills and abilities most employers want? How does it feel to know that there's at least 1 million people around this world who can do your job? In this age of destruction and disruption, jobs are not bordered by the territory of a country. That means you have competitors all over the world who has the same education that you have, if not better. But degrees can only assure you acquisition of knowledge. To get a job, you need employability skills, which refers to the skills, abilities, and behaviors that are necessary for every job. Daffodil International University has introduced a course on employability skills called Employability 360 Degree. This course will help students to interact and communicate with co-workers, solve problems, understand their role within the organization and the team, make proactive decisions, and take charge of their own career. The main focus of this course is to develop students to meet the required qualifications of most of the employers. Here are top 10 skills that students should develop through Employability 360. The first one is confidence and self-esteem, then communication skills, commercial awareness, teamwork, negotiation and persuasion, problem-solving skills, leadership skills, organization of work, motivation and perseverance, adaptability and flexibility. The course will also help students to have thinking skills that will allow them to do effective presentation, write properly, be career-oriented, have independent learning and language skills, in addition to personal and interpersonal skills that would allow them to present themselves anywhere in the world. And all of that is in one course. Employability 360, your career partner.
Hello dear viewers, welcome to our new show on Employability 360 Degree. I am Shohag and today I am going to talk about self-confidence. Well, what is self-confidence and why it is so important? Theodore Roosevelt once famously said that, believe you can and you are halfway there. Self-confidence is that powerful. It is important in every aspect of our life, yet so many people struggle to find it. The quickest way to grow self-confidence is to do exactly what you are scared to do. And today we're going to see a video that is going to explain what is self-confidence and how to develop self-confidence. There are several ways to develop self-confidence. Body language is one of the powerful key to develop self-confidence. The coming video will help you to know more about self-confidence and the way to grow self-confidence through body language. Remember, self-confidence is like muscle. The more you use it, the better it will get.
Do you know why you are so terrified of job interviews? How many times have you tried to speak before an audience and failed? Do you know why you don't get an applause after your class presentation? Well, all of us know why. It's because you lack self-confidence. But don't be sad. The good news is, it's not the end of the world. Like Barry Davenport said, low self-confidence isn't a life sentence. Self-confidence can be learned, practiced, and mastered just like any other skill. Once you master it, everything in your life will change for the better. There are a number of ways to spike up your self-confidence, but practicing powerful and positive body language is the best way to do it. When you practice powerful and positive body language, you are sending message to your brain to reinforce positive and confident feelings. A fake it till you make it approach can actually generate real confidence. Here are some ways to boost your self-confidence using your body language. The first one is power poses. Social psychologist Amy Cuddy revealed in her 2012 TED Talk that standing or sitting with certain poses for a little 2 minutes raises testosterone level, which is a dominance hormone, and lowers cortisol, which is the stress hormone. Amy further explained that being open during victory is a human nature. After winning a race, Usain Bolt shows his victory pose that represents pride. Study shows that even blind people who never saw someone doing a victory pose does the same arms up, V sign, and the chin slightly lifted pose. By looking at this picture, you can immediately identify the person with high power and low power. When we notice someone being more powerful to us, we tend to make ourselves smaller. Here are some samples of high power poses and low power poses. The top row shows some high power poses, whereas the bottom row shows some low power poses. Now don't be mistaken, this poses works like a preparation, so don't do it during an event. Do this for 2 minutes before the actual event. Our next point is smile. Smiling is very powerful. It makes others realize you have it good, that you are relaxed and content. Smile and let it show in your eyes. You will see it not only makes a big difference in how people relate to you, but it also eventually makes you feel much better. Our next point is make eye contact and keep it. Proper eye contact will transmit confidence and interest. So make eye contact, blink normally and nod your head firmly. Last but not least, to boost your self-confidence, always remember that mistakes are inevitable. Nobody is perfect in this world. We all make mistakes. So don't try to be perfect, try to be yourself.
Hello dear viewers, welcome to our new show on Employability 360 Degree. Today we have with us our Honorable Sir, Professor Dr. Farid A. Subhani Sir. Sir, thank you so much for being with us. He is the visiting professor of University Technology Mara. He is also the Dean of Human Resource Development Institute. He is also the professor of Daffodil International University, Faculty of Business and Economics, and the chairman of BSHRM, Bangladesh Society for Human Resource Management, Chittagong. Sir, thank you so much for being with us here. Today, my first question for you is, what type of skills do you think that students need to acquire to get job or to get competitive advantage in the job market, apart from their academic knowledge or academic qualifications?
Thank you very much. Now, what we see that many students, they get CGPA 3.9 or 4 out of 4, but they are not doing well in the interview. What are the reasons behind this? Because what they study, they only consider their professional knowledge. But there are many other issues what they do not consider. Now we see that there is one important skill which is highly missing in the academic institution. This is called soft skills. The behavior, the attitude, these are not considered by the academic institutions, academic curricula. Therefore, I think that in addition to the professional knowledge, the graduates, they need to know about the soft skills, what they will give them competitive advantage.
Welcome to our program, Story Behind a Storyteller. Here I am Imran Khan, and we have luckily the head of the Department of English of renowned Daffodil International University. And of course, we have our chief guest, an international storyteller, Odjupa Tosa. At first, I am going to read out a short biography of this great storyteller. Dr. Odjupa Tosa is a professor of Mahasarakam University, Thailand.